Hello dear students. Today I will talk about the freedom movements from the history. In this, the movement of the freedom movement, Indian National Congress, it has plays very vital role. Indian National Congress is the main leader of this freedom movement, I can say. And in this, again, we will talk about the moderates and radicals, who were the the members of Indian National Congress itself, but there were two groups, okay, based on their opinions and their perception. The leaders, they have divided into two groups, radicals and moderates. After that, we will talk about the revolutionaries. So when I talk about the INC, Indian National Congress, okay, before Indian National Congress, in our India, after 1857 revolt, that is first Indian independence, or what the Britishers said, that is the Sipai Mutiny. Before that, there were few organizations actively working against the British East India Company. Uh, the organizations were the Hindu Mela, then All Indian Association, then Pune Sarvajanika Sabha, then the Indian Association. These are the few organizations which were working before the Indian National Congress itself. Okay. And here, what happened again? This the Viceroy, Lord Lytton. What he has done, he has introduced this Vernacular Press Act. Vernacular Press Act. Okay. According to this Vernacular Press Act, okay, so this has curbed the independence of the independent press. Okay, so this press, that the vernacular press, what we say, okay, local language, that Bengali newspaper, the Maharashtrian Marathi newspaper, like that kind of a thing, the local language newspapers, they were not having freedom to write whatever they wanted to write against the British government or East India government. Okay. So according to this Vernacular Press Act, that was again the press, the whole India's press, they were started to work under the British officers' observation again. Okay. So again. When I moved to this information about Indian National Congress, it when I talk about Indian National Congress, this organization, it has changed the direction of whole Indian political history, and this Indian National Congress, it has founded in 1885. This year very plays very vital role in examination point of view, and born at Bombay in the National Convention, which was held at the Bombay. Okay. Founded in Bombay, and in the year 1885. That is very important, and the major role played by Yeo Hume. Yeo Hume, he is the founder of Indian National Congress, what we can say. And this guy, he was a retired British civil servant. Okay. And the first president of Indian National Congress was W.C. Banerjee. W.C. Banerjee was the first president of Indian National Congress. W.C. Banerjee. And this, what happened again, these Congress leaders, okay, or Congress, it has declared that the achieving national unity as its primary aim, okay, during their first national convocation, and they wanted to achieve this national unity, okay, with the by using the cultural and social paths. Okay. Uh, okay. So this is about the first president of Indian National Congress, W.C. Banerjee. W.C., that is Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Okay, Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Okay. Then again, these uh, during the later part of 19th century, there were differences in the opinions of Indian National Congress leaders. So they were having their differences in their ideology, in their beliefs, in their execution styles, how they wanted to get the freedom from the Britishers. There were different opinions among the leaders of Indian National Congress. So as I told you, there were different of opinions. So the they have divided into two groups. One is moderate groups and radicals group. So when I talk about the moderates group, Okay, so Dadabhai Nauroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, they were the main leaders from the moderates group, and this the moderates group. When I talk about this group, it was the educated people's group, and these moderates they have followed the non-violence and. In your exams, okay, if they ask who are moderates, what you have to write is moderates are the leaders of the Indian National Congress, okay, who were in the first 20 years of the Indian National Congress, that is from 1885 to 1905. 1885 when it was founded, 1885 to 1905. These moderates uh, were there. Okay, so the age of the first 20 years of the Indian National Congress, okay, the leaders who came in that period, okay, in between 1885 to 1905 are called as moderates. A few of the examples, as I told already, W.C. Banerjee, Dadabhai Nauroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, M.G. Ranade, Surendranath Banerjee, okay, and these were few leaders from the moderates, and these moderates they had the faith in the rule of the British and their judiciary system. Okay. And what they have done, they used to table their demands with the framework of the constitution through the prayers and requests. Okay. So whatever the demands these moderates supposed to keep, they were framed according to the constitution, okay, British constitution whatever we were having. And they supposed to write the request letters, they supposed to uh, they're supposed to talk their demands through their prayers. Okay. They have organized the public meetings, they have discussed the various burning issues with them, and they have submitted the memorandum to the government, and the main goals, okay, demands of your when I talk about the moderates, they ask the Britishers to cut down the military expenditure. Okay, cutting down the military expenditure was the first demand, and they have asked to develop the Indian industries because of the industrial revolution which has took in the London or United Kingdom, that has somewhere adversely affected our Indian handicraft industry. So at that time, the Indian industry was in a bad situation. So these moderates they have asked for the developments of the Indian industries, and these moderates they have also asked for the good education to the Indians, and they also asked for the poverty alleviation. During this time, during this 1885 to 1995, there was a poverty in our India, in India, and there were many people, even they were not getting a single meal to eat because of hunger and malnutrition. There were many deaths were occurring in the thing. Okay, so due to this, by seeing this political scenario, these moderates have requested them to conduct few of the programs to eradicate this poverty and provide for a good education to our Indians, and work for the development of the Indian industries. Like these were and so they said that there is a lot of military expenditure is going on. You have to reduce the military expenditure, and whatever the amount that comes, that you have to invest in other parts like power television and providing the good education. These were few of the demands of the moderates. Again, these moderates, as I told you earlier, they were this was the educated group of India. So they have done the proper study of the British rule, and by studying that, okay, the majorly Dadabhai Nauroji, what he has done, he has studied the activities of this British India East India Company, and he has given one theory called drain theory. So according to this drain theory, in that he explained that it talks about the what the drain of the resources of India into the England through scientific and scientific So that is the drain theory, which is introduced by Dadabhai Nauroji. And the period between 1885 to 1905 is also called as the period of moderates or the age of moderates. Next, we will talk about the radicals. When I interestingly talks about these radicals, guys, okay. So these radicals, they were also the members of the Indian National Congress, and the members from the radicals, they were having the root support from the common man, and somewhere they were rooted, okay, they were among the common people. They knew the what were the struggles of the local people we are having, and they lived among them, and they were among the people. Okay. So these people, radicals, again, they wanted to see the great changes in the Indian society and Indian polity. Okay, and these radicals, they have asked for the Purna Swaraj. Okay. And radicals, what happened again? The radicals, they have somewhere criticized the soft stance of the moderates towards the Britishers, and radicals called the moderates as the political beggars. That we have to remember. And when I talk about the important leaders from the radicals are Arbindo Ghosh and Bal Lal Bal Pal, whatever we say, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal. Okay, Lal Bal Pal, popularly called as Lal Bal and Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal. And here, so somewhere these radical leaders, they have opposed this the stance of the British, who have considered nominating the Indian members to the Indian legislative assemblies as an important favor. Okay. So they say that whatever the members you are nominating to the Indian legislative, so that's not a favor you are doing. Okay, so that's our right. Okay, so that's again somewhere they have opposed for it. Okay. And what happens after that, we will talk about the partition of the Bengal. Okay. When I talk about the partition of the Bengal, here the partition, why that partition has required in the Bengal region. Okay, so this was the Bengal region, okay, which has covered your present days Bihar, Odisha, West Bengal, and even again this Bangladesh country. Okay, so all those parts were under the Bengal. Again, in the Bengal, there were anti-British sentiments were taking place, and anti-British protests were there. So to suppress that one, okay, so to suppress these anti-British and anti-British protests and sentiments, Lord Curzon, okay, Viceroy Lord Curzon, he thought that he will divide the Bengal in the name of administration. Okay, how this Lord Curzon wanted to divide that Bengal? He wanted to divide the Bengal in the name of administration. What we have to remember. Then he what he had done. Okay, in reality, what had happened? Uh, the major population towards the eastern part of the Bengal, it was a Muslim population, and western part of the Bengal, it was a Hindu populated area. So he wanted to divide that part, okay, Muslim part and Hindu part. Okay, so by that he was somewhere he wanted to suppress these anti-British sentiments and anti-British protests. That was his strategy he wanted to use. And finally, what he has done, okay, he has the British divided the Bengal in the 1905, in the year 1905. He has successfully divided this Bengal region into two administrative divisions, okay, in the 1905. So again, what has happened? So in thought of, again, why he has divided, in thought of suppressing the spirit of national freedom struggle. Okay. So again, what happened? Although the partition has took in 1905, this the partition has been opposed by our Indian Congress leaders. Okay, and somewhere although there was a partition, somewhere the local language, okay, that is Bengali, it could it had united them, okay, it kept united Hindu Muslims, okay, communities, and there were few celebrations like Raksha Bandhan and these cultural festivals of Hindus, Muslims. So somewhere that has kept them united. Okay, and what the radicals they have done? Radicals they have done the protests against these Britishers across the country. Okay, against this partition of the Bengal. Again, radical leaders they have took this Bengal partition issue to the doorstep to the each and every common people, and they have asked the common people to boycott the foreign goods, and they have encouraged to use the local goods. Okay. So by seeing all these things, by seeing all these movements of the Indian National Congress, finally the British government withdrew the Bengal partition order in 1911. Within a span of 6 years, they have to withdraw this order of Bengal partition. That was the again what I can consider here is one of the biggest achievement of Indian National Congress during that era. And so again, here we talk about the Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He was major radical leader. Okay, and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, has he asked for the complete freedom, and he has given one statement: Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it. Okay, Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it. This statement is given by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Okay? And so here, these radicals or else Bal Gangadhar Tilak, what they wanted to do is they wanted to unite. They wanted to uh, uh, take people in this Purna Swaraj, okay, by taking the help of the what we can say cultural celebrations of our India, like uh, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and radicals, they have started the celebrations of the Ganesh Chaturthi in the public areas, and celebrations of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Jayantis, celebration of the Durga festival. Okay, they have organized all these. Okay, all these to uh, what organized the people against the British. Okay, simultaneously, what happened again in the Muslims also, there was a Muslim League was born in 1906 to protect the Muslim identity, and they also wanted to fight against the Britishers. So again, Bal Gangadhar Tilak he has published two periodicals. Okay, mainly okay. That is Kesari is the one periodical which is written in the Marathi language. Another periodical is Maratha. Okay, it here this Maratha periodical are a magazine, whatever you say, or newspaper. That was in the English language. Okay. And what he has done, okay, so he has started celebrating these public celebrations like Ganesh Chaturthi, Shivaji birth anniversary, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Jayanti Utsavs, and all those things, Durga Puja, and he was actively writing this Kesari periodical in Marathi language and Maratha in the English language. By seeing all these kind of a thing, by seeing his all the radical writings, okay, so British arrested him and kept him in the prison. Finally, when he was in the prison again, finally he has written there another book called Gita Rahasya. Okay. So that is all about the Bal Gangadhar Tilak and the whatever the radicals. Okay. So next we will talk about the revolutionaries. Okay, ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, revolutionaries. So these revolutionaries are also having the same aim like the radicals. They were also wanted the Purna Swaraj, complete freedom from the British. Okay, and these revolutionaries, why we have to remember as a youths, guys. Okay, so they have used the violent methods. Okay, they have not believed in the non-violence. Okay, they have used the violent methods to fight against the Britishers, and they have used the weapons and money. revolutionaries again, what they have done, they have provided the training, okay, that too again, using the weapons and that kind of training to the youths, okay, to fight against the Britishers. Again, what we have to remember here is, again, there were a few secret organizations who were there in India to fight against these Britishers. Okay, one such among is Lotus and Dagger. It was from USA. Okay, so sorry, Lotus and Dagger was founded in the England. Okay, and the people Arbindo Ghosh, who were in England, supported the revolutionaries through this organization again. Okay, so Arbindo Ghosh. Okay, so this guy, with his organization called Lotus and Dagger from England, he has also supported the revolutionaries. Okay. And another, okay, organization that is also a secret organization against the British, which was from the USA, that is Gadhar Party. Okay. And in India also we were having few of the organizations, secret organizations, which were supporting these revolutionaries, like Abhinava Bharata. Abhinava Bharata is one, and Anushilana Samiti. These were two secret important organizations from India. And the revolutionary leaders like Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, V.D. Savarkar, what they have done, they have used bombs, guns to achieve their goals, to achieve, to fight the Britishers, and to send them back to the England. They have used these bombs and guns wherever they have seen the British officers. They're supposed to use their guns, and they're supposed to kill them. Okay, and finally, by seeing these developments, British, they have arrested these revolutionaries, and they have charged them in the sedition charges. Okay, Deshadroha, what we say in Kannada, and finally they have hanged them till their death. Okay, there was a sentence. Then a few of the other leaders from the revolutionaries, apart from Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, and V.D. Savarkar, like Ashwini Kumar Datta was there. Okay, then Rajanarayana Bose, Sitaram Rajguru, okay, and Chapkar brothers, Vishnu Shastri, then Shamji Krishna Verma, then Rasbihari Bose, Madam Kama, then Khudiram Bose, Ram Prasad Bismil, then Ashfaqullah Khan. So these were a few other revolutionaries who have also took part in that. Then finally, when I talk about the revolutionaries, they were very important in the annals of Indian history. Okay, and they have become the lead. They have become, like, what I can say here is one kind of a models to the further revolutionaries who have took born in our India. So by this, I complete this chapter, and